later. What the? Hello? There's an urgent job. I'm not? No, you're taking it. I think I had enough. I don't want to do this anymore. Etienne, it's your last job. You knew what book that was. You specifically sent me. I'm just a middleman, Etienne. I don't pick the jobs. That doesn't even. Listen to me. You're only a single step away from freedom. Done it before, you know how to do it. You're so good at it. Just one step, Etienne. One last job. Fine. Excellent, excellent. The order is at your door.
It's easier to get a new one.
Sand, Heart of sand. Is it gonna be a small or big item? Small item this time. Motive. You decide to keep working. Seems I don't have a choice. Right, Tyler. After what happened? Or did he manage to convince you? Or has another month passed since I last saw you? Spent the whole month convincing you? Not quite that long. Know what you're saying. But they are right. I need to finish my last job. To get rid of my shackles, I can write my own book. Those same thieves can then rob it later on. I can explore. Tired. Yes, help me finish this. What are we looking for? A weather controller. Wires that can control the weather? I think so. Would certainly come in handy here. You look around. The air feels like it's at least 100 degrees, if not 120. Yeah, let's get to it. Small light is blinking on the radar panel next to a worn-out accept call button. On the radio. All equipment covered in sand. You see a steel plate with the number 42 on it next to the speaker. Push up a button. You hear static over the rest of the radio. Then if you're speaking, I'm taking over for the late senior meteorologist. The voice belongs to a very young man, but sounds confident as though he's been giving commands over the radio his whole life. Is anybody between lines 10 and 40? Is that us? Who knows? We said 42. Is that us? I think we are in range, maybe? Breaking up, what's your number? 42. Got it. Pete Jenkins, correct? Not exactly. I don't think people will be making radio contact anytime soon. Is his body nearby? There's a skeleton in the chair. Writing something down. Thanks, I've noted that in the log. Must have been the desiccation storm last week that got him. He sighs faintly. What kind of storm did you say? Congratulations, you're the new operator of 42, so I'm obliged to inform you that there's a death storm forecast between lines 10 and 40, so you should head towards town. Take shelter there. Death storm? You may not be able to see it from your position yet, but it's showing up on my instruments already. What will happen if you get caught in it? You're not from around here? Are there no storms in your zone? You can say that, I'm not from around here. Writing something down. In a dry voice, if you get caught in a death storm, you die. What other kind of storms are there? Death storms are quite rare in your area. You're more likely to see a fear storm or madness storm there. Great. There are joy storms too, although most often happen in town. Alright, I'll try and get the train moving. Good luck. Okay. An old photo. It's a photo of a woman with her blonde hair in a ponytail, with a former operator's daughter or maybe his wife. In the train panel. Train's control panel covered in levers and buttons. Start the train. Won't start, why not? Back to the control panel. Check the gauge. Fuel gauge. Fuel tank is almost full, everything's set there. Check the cooling system. Cooling system is operational. Check the oil gauge. Oil tank is empty. We need to do something about that. Figure it out. Long list of names scratched into the wall, and each one is in different handwriting. A sharp nail hangs on a chain nearby. Looks like this is the list of the train's previous operators. There's dozens here. Some kind of cursed train. Probably just in a dangerous place. Look at the end of the list. The last one is Ronald Miles. What about our daily departed Pete Jenkins? Probably didn't even have time to add his name. Add a dead train operator's name. Poor guy deserves this, at least. Well, probably. Didn't know him after all. Take the nail from the chain and scratch Pete Jenkins' name into the wall. Not bad. What about yours? You're the operator now. Do you want people to forget about you too? I'd rather not. Signing my name is in someone else's book doesn't sound like the best idea. Say so. Jenkins channel. Written in an unknown language or in really awful handwriting. Slot. Crowbar. It's not there. Okay. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to go outside now. Where are you going? Figure out what's wrong with the train first. You know what's wrong. We need oil. Oh no. You see, there's an old bug inside. It ate everything. Up in the tank. Fucking skitters around inside the tank. You, can we skip the bugs? You know where we can get to town without the train? What are you afraid of? Wait, what? Are you afraid of bugs? Hey, get out of the tank! It won't want to come out. It's not hot on the tank. Suddenly an oil-eating bug jumps out of the tank. Wash it. Bam! A greenish oily smear on the tank is all that's left of the bug. Ahem! Good thing. You can throw up in this form. Tank is empty of both oil and bugs. Add oil from the canister. Tank is small and the canister fills it almost to the brim. It's definitely enough to get you to town. I think it's running. Choo-choo. Death Storm is approaching. Hurry. Anyone up past 10 miles? Train 42, what's the problem? You're barely moving. He's right. We got the train started, but it's hardly moving at all. We'll figure it out. Looking at the fuel panel, all indicating normal, except one. Dig under the free pressure. Open the top of the panel. There's a greasy note on the other side. Read the note. Whoever gets this train next, I hope it's not you, Pete, you moron. Yeah. The pressure in cylinder 3 has some stability issues. Sorry about that. Actually, no, I'm not going to apologize. By the time you read this, I won't care anymore. Deal with it yourself. Just kidding. Try hitting the panel. That usually works for me. Good luck with the train. Oh, you should definitely be able to do that. Hit the panel lightly. Something inside clangs. Something cracks. The train starts slowly picking up speed. Well, wasn't so hard. You got the radio. Great work, 42. I can see you picking up speed. The weather has been all sorts of crazy lately, even here in town. Yesterday, a solar storm almost slammed us, and we haven't had one of those in 100 years. Do storms usually miss the town? Of course, only the joy storms make it here. The rest usually passes by. Like someone's controlling them, right? You can almost feel Roderick winking at you. What could affect the weather like that? I don't know. So it started after our senior meteorologist died. Come on. Ask me about the weather controller already. It's obviously in town. Hey, have you ever heard of a weather controller? What? It's a device that controls the weather. Ha 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 ha. It's a joke. I don't think he knows anything. Yeah, I guess the senior meteorologist had a controller, and everything started getting messy after he died. We should ask around about him in town. If only we had something like that, my god. He keeps laughing. You will certainly be well off. Alright, I see you're pulling in now. Good luck in town. Until next time, jokester. Ink, I should say. Oil. God is trying unsuccessfully to open the door of the train. He notices you. Hi there. Glances briefly at your face, but apparently decides not to ask about it. This guy here is causing a little traffic jam at the gate. Poor man got caught in a firestorm on his way here. I can't get anywhere with him, but I have to make sure everyone is in town before the storm comes. I'll try and talk to him. Go ahead and try, but be gentle. It's not the poor guy's fault what happened. Hey friend, you there? Yes. I'm gone now. I'm from train 42. Jenkins? Yeah, it's me, Jenkins. The voice sounds different. Little horse. Yeah, whore. I'm making up all your lies. Get the hell out of here, you're not Jenkins. I think there's a peaceful way out of this situation. Force the door open. You lean your whole body into the door. You hear the mechanisms inside start grinding against each other. Just a little more. Come on, push. Voila. Pick the locks open. Door easily slides to the side. The scrawny man is sitting in the corner of the locomotive, arms covering his head. Get closer. Hey, friend. The man lifts his head. When he sees your face, his eyes start widening slowly. Oh, damn. Has there been even a single time when your appearance actually helped us in a situation? Man's eyes start still widening. Does it always just create more problems for us? Let me think. Man's eyes are as wide as they can go. Now his mouth begins to open. No, he hasn't helped. Not even once. Well, I told you. It's a disguise. The man lets out a piercing shriek and runs out of the train. He can head into the desert right towards the storm. Well, definitely solved the problem. In a way. Well, I can't say you got the result I wanted. Sorry. Well then, I moved his train along and then yours after. In the meantime, go up to customs and get your paperwork straight. Okay. Yeah, we should have let the God dealt with it. Maps. Spectre is sitting in the cold, dark office. He looks up at you and in a bored voice says, "Train number 42. Inspector digs through some papers. Are you Ronald Miles? No. Did you find the body of Ronald Miles? No, I found the body of Pete Jenkins. After Miles, he was transferred to Jenkins, he writes in his notebook. And now? My name is Etienne. Just Etienne? Yes, I'll write that down. Muttering, wearing a shabby coat with a strange rusty cage hanging around his neck. Not shabby. His face. He looks at you, then looks down again. It's apparently disfigured. You aren't too good looking yourself. The inspector doesn't react. Here's your ticket. He hands you an old yellow ticket which looks like it's been passed around for years. One standard time visit, 2 hours. Wanna stay longer? You must sell all possessions belonging to the train's former operator before you leave town. Make that your top priority. I thought they were mine now. The inspector looks at you suddenly, trying to understand whether you were joking or you really don't know how things work around here. Train is yours, the possessions are the people's. What happens if I can't sell them all in 2 hours? The items will go to the people. Okay, thanks. Going through, he opens the turnstile. Young woman is talking to one of the travelers who passes her a strange half-empty bag. Extend my time by 1 hour, please. He hands over the bag and quickly turns away. Hold on. Man freezes, tilting his head. As who do you take me for? There's not even enough sand here for 15 minutes. She shakes a small pile of red sand out into the palm of her hand. Are you up to your old tricks again? Do I need to call a guard? Oh please, 15 minutes is fine. Let me just catch my breath and I'll be on my way. Man slowly retreats, he looks extremely tired. The woman turns to an empty hourglass in one of the niches on the wall. Damn beggars. Pours the sand from her hand into the hourglass. Then she picks up her radio and you hear a crackling sound coming from the speakers, echoing all over the town. Ish, Peter's train 124, 50-minute extension. Puts the radio back on her belt and reaches out the hand to you without looking. Give her your tickets. Okay, yellow. He out the new hourglass and pours in enough red sand to reach the second mark on the side. Then she puts it in one of the empty niches on the wall. Car, starting now. Good luck in town. Thanks. See you. Heck that is. Inspectors are standing by the train discussing something. I don't get it. Why don't you like the auction idea? We always sell empty trains at auction. This heap of scrap wouldn't even make it a few miles. It's not a train auction, it's a premeditated murder of one of our people. It needs to be taken off the tracks and scrapped. Janine has enough work as it is. She just got started on all those electronics. It'll be next year before she gets around to the train. Where would we keep it until then? Let's have someone take a train and leave. They can ride around, maybe find the parts and fix it themselves. Can't believe how stubborn you are. Guard storms into the train and you hear a sharp metallic clang, then the man comes back with something in his hand. It is? Fine, he rolls his eyes. This is a damn brake handle. Should it be here in my hand, or should it be holding the train in place? Let me at least go through his stuff for myself. The inspector suddenly notices you and scowls. What are you doing here? Nothing, just passing by. Keep going. He stays for a moment, then reaches into his pocket and takes out a bag of sand. Get everything you heard. Take the bag. Get out of here, don't interfere. Inspector turns around and loses interest in you. Hey, got some more sand. Greenery on this train's roof is quite striking. By local standards, you're looking at a very well-kept train. I'm in the train in silence. Looks like the train has been washed recently. Metal and glass are gleaming, and the thin layer of newly settled dust just looks like an elegant decoration. Green stems sway on the roof. You see Alan Show, Avortia, and tons of other plants that you don't recognize. I'm sorry, did you need something? I want to ask, do you know how I can get into the upper district? I heard a meteorologist lives there. You can only get in once you retire. I think you still have a while before that happens. I do too. How do I get in there now? They. Woman shrugs silently and looks towards the way out of town. Running your eyes over the locomotive, you notice an old trailer with dried up branches sticking out of the leaky roof. Take a little closer look. The longer you look at the trailer, the more you shiver. Chills run up and down your spine like something icy touches the spot between your shoulder blades. Ask the woman about the trailer. Are you afraid the old trailer might fall right off? The woman continues to look forward towards the way out. Yes, the trailer is quite old. If it falls off, it falls off. Concerns of the woman's mouth turn up and she shakes her head. Ask her what she does. What do you do? The time is though the woman doesn't hear your question. She just stares silently, watching. Just when you think she's not going to answer, she starts to speak. I'm making it through life, day by day. I meant the plants. Oh, the plants. I used to enjoy nurturing life. Oh, the woman looks at the old train and stiffens for a split second. You see all the muscles on her face tense, but in an instant the illusion passes. Ask about the meteorologist. You know anything about the meteorologist? He tells us when storms are coming. Is that it? Do you know anything else? The woman turns her head to look you straight in the eye. You can't read her expression. Won't keep you any longer. Ask what's in the trailer. What's inside? Things. Old things. Ancient things. Toys. Why are you carrying them around? I thought it was better to travel light in the desert. I don't know. Probably keep them with me. The woman frowns but doesn't tell you to leave yet. This machine is desperately trying to get your attention. His smile reminds you of a late stage insanity. Hey man, hey, come over here. Got any sand? No, I'm looking to earn some myself. Oh, well, I can't help you with that. Instead of my heart out, but I still don't even have enough to sand to fix my train. Look at the melon seller's train. There are a lot of things in this world you would call rundown. But everything you have seen up until now is sparkling clean compared to this train. My time's running out. I have half an hour left in town. All because of those damn guards. They gave me a penalty, those dogs. What am I supposed to do? My wheel is busted. He knows the train's front wheel is sitting at a 45-degree angle. Doesn't need to worry. With a wheel like that, there's no getting the train out of here in any case. Okay. Let's leave. Hey, are you a digger? What? A digger. Hearing is fine. I'm asking you what that means. Man looks at you without blinking for 10 seconds or so. You're attracting suspicion again with your unnecessary questions. A local? I'm not from here. You gesture at the town. The man continues to look at you without blinking. It's the only town on our continent, possibly the whole damn planet. Where the hell are you from, then, if not from here? Left for a long time. Now I'm back, but I don't remember anything. Digger is someone who digs up buildings in the desert. Do you know what a desert is? There is no desert where you come from either. Right, a digger. He has called on something different back in my day. Yeah, I'm a digger. I was one of the best way back then. Find that hard to believe. You work tomorrow? I wanted to get up a building on Malta Street, but I can't do it myself. Of course, what's our plan? I started digging from the top, go from the 20th to the 7th floor. The lower floors are hard work, the sand's packed tight, and it's a pickaxe job. Want to round up a few more people, then we move out at sunrise. Is there anything special there in that building? Man peers closer at you. It seems he's not sure you can be trusted. There's a gun store on the first floor of the building. Work is all that should concern you. I'll pay you, and what's inside the building is none of your business. You don't know. I'll think about it. Think, then. Throws his cigarette on the ground and turns away from him. He going to start a riot in town when he gets his hands on the weapons? No, he gets caught in a firestorm out on the road tomorrow. I should get going. Okay, so he's gonna die, then, huh? Irritated, man. Not buy anything, leave. Middle-aged woman is resting on the stoop of a train. A basin of laundry, children's clothes sits at her feet. She stares at your train for a moment. She sighs, then leans against the train door, which buckles slightly under her weight. You're from train 42, huh? She grabs a cigarette and takes a drag. Did you know the previous operator? Jenkins? Yeah. He was my husband. Oh. She gets up heavily and starts hanging their laundry as if nothing had happened. I'm sorry. Your hands clean? Take off your dusty gloves. Pass me the clothes. She nods at the basin and the diapers inside. Nods sends ash flying from a cigarette onto a pair of men's pants hanging on the line. And her a pair of children's pants. Take off your dusty gloves and pick up a pair of white children's pants. Glance at your hands for a moment. This is the first time in a long time that they have looked human. All that's left are the thin scars striping across the palms. They probably won't ever fade. Everyone takes the pants from you. Hands her a sheet from the basin. Takes out the sheet and throws it over the line. What's your business in town? Got stuff to sell? She blows a cigarette smoke upwards to keep it off the sheet. Yeah, your husband's possessions. Things. Just random things. Nothing interesting. The woman ashes a cigarette and you see her glance quickly at you as she takes the sheet. Jenkins' possessions. Do you need me to... Pass her a bunch of socks. Put a few socks on the basin together and give them to the woman. The woman doesn't turn around to take them from you. Stands with her back to you, not speaking. I really am sorry. When I found him, there was already nothing I could do. Nods weakly a few times. Only halfway around, she passes you a cigarette. She already has a fresh one in her mouth and lips. Take the cigarette. You sit on her tray and stoop. Found a journal on his tray. I guess it belongs to you now. Customs won't let me just give it to you, but I'll figure something out. He smiles. Journal. Jenkins didn't know how to write. He probably robbed or killed someone. Those aren't his things. His thoughts seem to have put her in a better mood. As she finishes her cigarette, she packs up and heads inside her train. A child's joyful laughter greets her. The sound that reaches your ears seems impossible in this desert world. Rustling pages, hundreds of pages. The table next to the woman's train is full of books with well-worn covers. Each one looks like it was taken out of an antique bookshelf. Hello, the young bookseller waves to you. Hi. Are you new to these parts? I've never seen you before. Her attentive but slightly unfocused gaze slides over you. Your paper face doesn't seem to bother her. Yeah, I'm new. Do you know everyone here? No, of course not. It's just that generally the same people bring their trains to the same station every time. Were you looking to choose a book? Or Jenkins' journal? I have something that might interest you. The bookseller tries to look uninterested, but you see her fingers trembling as you hand her Jenkins' journal. Oh, it's interesting. Yes, very interesting. Is someone's memoirs? Wow, this is an absolute treasure trove. Have you read it? I thought it was just the old train driver's journal. Let me read some of it to you. Don't bother, I just want to sell it. I'll buy it. How much you want for it? You look appraisingly at the bookseller. She's definitely hooked. Time to collect some sand for your work. 10 bags of sand? 10? Are you crazy? You in the right mind would pay 10 bags of sand for a journal. Sure, maybe if it was full, but half the page haven't even been used. But you come to your senses and we trade like normal people. Well, 5 bags then. 5. Oof, I'd be glad to give you 5 bags of sand, but then I will have to leave town right now, and I still have so many books to sell. Would you lower your price? What the heck, man? Okay, 2 bags then. Well, I wasn't planning on spending so much, of course, but that's a fair price. Bookseller disappears into the train and returns with 2 bags of sand. They have yellow letters in a language you don't know embroidered on them. For good luck. Yeah, thanks. Should have found out what was in that journal. It might have helped us understand this world better. I thought you could help me with that. Haven't heard much useful advice from you recently, by the way. That one. Open suitcases strewn around a train car. A man is washing something in a metal basin full of dark red water. He's washing so intensely that you can hear the fabric ripping. He has an impressively large fang for some unknown animal hanging around his neck. He stops washing and shoots you a mean look. Cage around your neck. That's some kind of new trend? You hear a clear dislike in the man's voice. Let's just keep going. We don't need any more problems. Are you washing out blood? Who cares? You're just passing by. Keep going, keep going. Maybe I should tell. Hey! Suddenly you feel a powerful yank down near your neck. Look down to see the man's wet hand grabbing Roderick's cage. I had a trendy friend once, always bragging about his sand bear fang. But damn it, you grab the cage too and pull it towards him. But I taught him some manners. 1 punch, 2. He looks at you with bloodshot eyes and keeps trying to pull the cage towards himself. Cage's hinges start making an unpleasant crunching sound when you touch your neck. Try and knock him off his feet. The man easily dodges your attack and pushes you away from him. Here's the real fight is about to start. Okay. And flies into the basin, which turns over with a crash, blasting its contents on the ground. What a sick bastard. You okay, Etienne? Next time you're going in my pocket, or even better, walking on your own 2 feet. Breathing hard, you carefully touch your neck. The string left an impressive welt on the back. I know it's none of our business, but we can't just let that psycho roam free. Look for a rope. Look at the suitcase on the ground and notice a photograph. Two smiling men are standing in front of a locomotive. One of them, your attacker, has his arm around the other, who looks pale and tired. His shoulder is bandaged and he has a fang pendant around his neck. Toss the photograph aside. Oh, there's some rope. Tie the brawler up. What? What are you doing? What's going on? Stan comes to and tries to stand up. The anger is gone from his voice and now he's unscared. Don't explain anything, just knock him out. But the man falls to the ground again and stops resisting. Look through his pockets. You find 2 bags of sand. At least it's some compensation. Suddenly waves at you. Finally, the man's sleeve bears the letter CS next to an hourglass symbol. And you are? You keep looking at the letter CS, trying to think of what it might stand for. Custom service. With custom service, I just finished going over your stuff in there. You need to sell everything that belongs to Jenkins before your time in town is up. Anything you don't sell will be confiscated when you leave. Yep, they warned me already. And that, he points at Roddy's cage, that's mine. I see the tag, he leans closer. How would I put a tag on my own things? An item we know tag belongs to no one. If it belongs to no one, then it's not yours either. Sell it, he writes something in his notebook. What the hell? I'm not selling, my friend. Reaches for a radio on his belt and looks at you questioningly. Pull it, let's try and solve this peacefully. Fine, no problem, I'll sell. He nods and then takes his hand off the radio. Customs officer tosses a folded up trading tent at your feet. Have you done this before? No. Following the tent signals that you're selling goods. People will come and buy from you and make what profit you can. Hand in half the sand at the entrance, he points to the woman checking tickets. Do what you want with the rest. Good luck, he walks away. Okay, well, we're gonna go around and talk to people first. Get over here, outsider. The whole mansion on wheels. Seems like someone's done well. In a world where you can die at any second. You're going to Nokia stand there. Around. Curtains on the windows are drawn tightly shut, but you can see the silhouette of a man watching you from inside. Knock on the door. Knock, knock. Silence. You can clearly see him watching us from the window. Why won't he open the door? He probably only talks to people he knows. He should come back later. Animated old man, huh? The old man's face turns sour when he sees you. You're off to a bad start last time, but do you think you could stand? Do you have any sand? No, I'm just trying to find out. And keep walking with you, trying to waste my time. But we do have sand. Pick the lock. Looks at you unkindly. The guards are sitting at the gate playing a strange game with stones. The guard on the left pretends not to notice you. The guard on the right isn't as good at feigning indifference. You see him casting quick glances at you. What are you guarding? The men look at you, not speaking. Did you get blown in here by an idiot storm, pal? God on the right grunts. Don't bother us. Okay. There's no point trying to talk to them then. Let's see, do we have enough stuff to make something? Crowbar, we need a lockpick. We can make a lockpick. We're probably gonna have to give him some sand. Get some information that we need. Then we probably might have to buy a melon. Okay, now we can make a crowbar. Hold on the way, but it doesn't move. See a tall woman digging around in a pile of scrap metal. Picks up something that looks like an old computer case, then breaks out the microchips and wires as if they were parasites on a ripe piece of fruit. He tosses the cleaned out computer into a pile to your left. You want something? She picks up a new one, not paying any particular attention to you. Need any help? Looks at the pile of scrap metal she still has to go through. Money, actually. Money, actually, for sale. The woman smiles. I'm getting paid pretty well for this. I don't want to share my earnings with anyone else. Who's paying you? Do they have more work? But maybe something a little less dusty. I'm not sure. Looks you over from head to toe. Stand up straight and puff out your chest. Don't think they will have any use for you. You can go ask Mr. Nariano yourself. He lives in the middle of the square. Nariano. Got it, thanks. He responds with a sour smile. Got a lot of computers here. Yep. Concentrating hard on her work. Where did he come from? He gives you a quick glance. Jenkins brought them in a week ago. He dug up a whole warehouse full of electronics. Oh. Jenkins a nice guy? Was? Oops. Oh. Did I say was? I meant to say I heard he's a nice guy. No idea where you might have heard that. Definitely not in town. He's a real jerk. I hope he dies. How do I get into the upper district? I'm trying to find a way into the upper district. You know anything that might help? I don't know anything. What's that pipe? What's the pipe on the wall? Where does it go? It's a secret. He gives you a quick glance and continues ripping apart the computer. I'm great at keeping secrets. So am I. She looks you in the eyes for a moment longer than is comfortable. That's what we're looking for. We can crawl through and go straight to the upper district. There's a passage there. Now we just have to figure out what to do about this sewer guardian. Yeah, I'll ask around in town. Okay, so now we can open. I should open. Let's see. I'm gonna talk to Nariato. We can open the box now. Was it, or was it the other one? No, that one is pliers. What the heck? Oh, so that is probably Nariato. Your current experience picking locks, this one opens and falls to the ground in just a few seconds. So, okay. You need pliers to open that one. Do we have the metal plier? Miss tools and a piece of metal if I do this. Maybe wait and see if you get a piece of metal from something. Yeah, it's this one we need. Oh yeah, we need a crowbar anyway. Open it with a crowbar. Look inside. Yeah, so now we need a tool. Have you made up your mind? Gonna do some digging? Merchants there bores it really into you. Well, did you buy a melon? Look at the merchants over, rumbled clothes, worn shoes, a small bag on the ground. Whispering, why is there a bag of sand on his feet? Warned the melon seller. Drop something. What's that? You notice the man's feet. He looks down mistrustfully, then pauses. Slapped my train and called me a sand melon. How could I drop that bag? How did I miss that? Thanks, man. I almost lost it. He nodded in response and walked away. He spent the next few minutes unable to shake the thought that you could have used that sand. Could have. Okay, talk to the train's operator. Hello, do you? The woman sharply puts a finger to her lips. You managed to get a look at her face. She's incredibly beautiful, even with the deep shadows under her eyes. Okay. Well, let's see about this one now then. Is where he lives? Mr. What was his name? Nariano. Got him. Hey, Mr. Nariano, come out. Door slowly opens. A middle-aged man appears on the doorstep. Looks a little too clean for these surroundings, and he's holding a glass of something orange. He squints at you from the doorway, apparently not trusting you enough to talk face to face. Hey. He assesses you silently. His gaze runs quickly over your clothes, pausing at the cage around your neck. Doesn't pay any attention to your face at all. The stranger leans against the door, finished with his assessment of you. Judging by the expression in his face, you got roughly a 4 out of 10. Nice house. Nods silently and lifts his glass slightly in your direction. I'm trying to find a way into the upper district. Aren't we all? He gestured at the square around you. I don't plan on living there. Just have to take care of one thing. That's it. One thing. What could there possibly be for you to do there? He sips from the glass. Tell the truth. I need to get something. He waits for you to continue. Something important to me. How important? Just as for you to continue. Oh, a man of business. I would say about you look in your pockets. One bag of sand important. His face twists. 5 bags? He gestures again for you to continue. 7 bags? The man starts nodding and his hand doesn't stop moving. 9.5 bags. He waves his hand furiously. 10 bags. Now you're speaking my language. I love it when a person wants something that badly. In a flash, the man transformed from a reserved aristocrat into a jolly businessman. Not a bad start to the day, helping those in need, you might say. He steps forward and shakes your hand. I have things I can sell you. I have a possession I need to sell off. How about I give them to you and you lower your price? Man of business, you see. Dealing with young doesn't fit my status anymore. I'm sure you'll find buyers among all the visitors in town today. Okay, back when I found 10 bags of sand. Good luck now, I'll be waiting for you. Runs cheerfully up the stairs and, sipping from his glass, disappears behind the door. Well, I guess we have to do some selling then, huh? Trading tent is ready. Time to set up Jenkins' junk? Yep. I stand off the tent and notice passersby starting to look over more frequently. What do we have to sell? Everything left in the bag. Some weird gas cylinders. You dig through Jenkins' bag. Empty. You see a sigh. Just put them on the counter anyway. You keep rooting around in the bag. Rags and a cup. Doubt I'll even get one bag of sand for this stuff. Or something else. Some kind of map. Yeah, but we can do something with that. You notice a customer approaching. Listen carefully and remember this. The man is quite clean cut, probably from the upper district. Are you listening? Say that this map leads to something important. A treasure, whatever. What are you selling? The old man looks at the canisters, interested. I have some, say anything, just push the map. I have something special. I might even call it a real treasure. The old man doesn't react. He probably hears that same story every day. Hope you don't mean these healing cylinders. He points at the cylinders on your counter. They are empty, by the way. Southern part of the map. Continue. What more can I say? 10 bags of sand and the map is yours. I just can't pour out 10 bags for a map that leads who knows where. It leads treasure. Which treasure exactly? A tap on Roderick's cage. Thinking and thinking. Map to water, to a pile of sand, a pile of food, shelter. Map to a water source. The old man takes a flask of water from his belt and suddenly takes a drink. What's that you say? He wipes his mouth on his sleeve. Alright, I think I read that they give out water for free in the upper district. That's my fault. Map to a pile of sand. What's it doing outside the town? Well, customers won't let you in with your own sand, so why the hell would I need sand out there? The map to a shelter then. You know about the shelter too? He ever so slightly looks around. Huh? There's a lot I know. I try to sound convincing. 10 bags you say? I'll give you 5, but if the shelter isn't there, come back and give you 5 more. 5? Wax. Right to your head. With this, he shows you the small club on his belt. It's a deal. Great, we have some sand already. Well, we got 12. I think that was it. Damn, here's your 10 bags. My dear friend, wonderful, wonderful. He jumps down from the entryway like an excited child. May I? He looks at your bags, ignoring you. Go ahead. Hand him the bags. Wonderful, wonderful. He counts the bags. He counts out 2, which he hands back to you. Give these to Janine, the woman who does salvage work at the scrap heap. Tell her Mr. Nariano sent you. Scoops up the remaining bags and starts to head back into his home. Hold on, so it only costs 2 bags to get into the upper district and you're just keeping the rest for yourself just because you know this is Janine? Truly it's a pleasure doing business with you, my dear friend. Come back anytime. He disappears behind the door. Well, we got duped. Okay, so we need a tool to make pliers. Woman has cleaned out at least 10 more computers since you were last there. Parts are lying next to her in neat piles. She notices 2 bags of red sand you're holding. How's Mr. Nariano doing? She nods. Let's get to it. Hold on. Once we leave, we won't be coming back here. Are you sure you're ready? There's nothing else I can do here. I wish I'm missing like one thing to do to open. I need tools for that though. Everything means I have to be able to loot something somewhere. Look at a completely unremarkable train, but suddenly a loose piece of sheet metal at the back of the car catches your eye. Simply you look around and get closer. So first you're a fraud, now you're a thief too. Haven't stolen anything yet. What do we have here? You feel around the side of the train. Then right by the gap between the train and the loose sheet metal, the darkness inside is calling to you. Your hand inside. It's just enough space for you to fit your arm up into the elbow. Your fingers slide over the well-oiled innards of the train. Something brushes against your thumb. Touch your oddity. Like a blind man, you feel around the small space in the train to feel them contact again and again and again. You finally manage to grab something elongated and hard. It feels like part of pipe. Pull it towards you. Sudden impulse, you pull the metal object towards you, a gift from the belly of the train. A secret covered in engine oil. A while it gets harder to pull, but you're not stopping now. You give one last tug. When it comes loose, you can't believe what you see. There's a bag in your hands. Beef, just like I said. But we don't really need it though. Put it back. Release your grip in the bag and send disappearing in the darkness, along with some of your hope for getting into the upper district quickly. Scowling and shaven face appears on the train steps. You seem to have scared him, but he's trying to hide that fact. What are you digging around in there for? Who are you? The siding is coming off. You point at a gap in the metal. I already know that, wise guy. I'll fix it as soon as I have time. Wait for the train's operator to go back inside, but he stays on the top step, leaning against the doorway. You make yourself scarce before the silence can get awkward. We don't need be a good boy. that one I won't be able to get. There's nothing. Oh. God damn it, there's another plier one. Turns out when it's easy, we get off to a bad start. Sand, we have sand. Yeah, a whole mountain of sand. Close to deal, so we have 2 or 3 months worth of sand now. Old man's eyes flash like a locomotive headlight. He reaches out a hand to you. You hear his swollen finger joints cracking. And what are your plans? Have you thought about getting a new train? He thumbs his train, which appears to be for sale, judging by the sign. You're the one who came in on Martinez junker, right? Old man drops his head and mutters something to himself. Listen in. But he didn't make it after all. Gave up his post too soon. Jenkins, huh? I came in on Jenkins junker, not the Martinez. Makes no difference to me. You're gonna buy my train or not? How about you tell me how I can get into the upper district? Old man gives you a cold, steely look. Can't be older than what? 20-something and wearing that crazy mask? I'm 35. Well then, you're still young. Drive trains, run from storms, give it about 30 years maybe. Then you can retire in the upper district. How about that sand, Ready to trade in your junker for my nice lineup here? You won't find anything better. Old man looks proudly at his train, but it's hardly any different from the one you inherited from Jenkins. How much do you want for it? 40 bags of sand, that's enough for 3 months, which is exactly how much longer I have to wait before I can retire. I think your price is a little high. For the words even finished crossing your lips, some kind of wild entity seems to take over the grumpy but overall good-natured old man. And get out of here, I have plenty of interest, a locomotive plus a little car attached. Scram! Yeah, I'm trying to find something where I can get tool. Or we just gonna have to not get any more loot. Kinda sucks. I don't have anything else here that I can loot. There might be something, but I can't find it. Yeah, well, let's go. Let's go. Toss 2 bags of sand at a woman's feet. Let's get to it. I don't have much time. Paying for the word. Time is up. Prepare to leave town. I repeat. Well, looks like you're too late. Not a joke. I already paid you. Damn guard is about to come looking for me. You are. Looks at you silently, smiling. I'm kidding. Let's go. clears away a small heap of scrap metal from against the wall to pull a lever there. Open. Could hurry if I were you. Thanks. Someone smiles again. It seems that the whole situation strikes her as comical. Little device for you. Trust a bag of bricks. Huh? What? Jump into the pie. I'm going back now. Needless to say, it smells awful inside the pipe. Smells awful in here. This is just a drainage pit for the square. Not the sewer system, so it could be worse. Doesn't make me feel better. Way forward is blocked by pile of trash, boards and rags. Almost looks like a barricade. Shall we pick it apart? Climb over the pile. Poke around the supports with your foot. One of the trash bags seems to be full of rocks or bricks. Plus the bag. Oh, what? That's a bag of bricks. You put your weight on the bag, then throw your other leg over the barricade boards. But your pant leg gets caught on a nail sticking out of a board. Oh, come on. Leave one of your hands and carefully unhook the nail. Shift your weight to your right hand and try to unhook your pant leg from the nail. Can't get it, damn it. Come on, you're so close. Yeah. Pant leg is free. Jump the rest of the way over the barricade and land on your feet. You hear a voice on the radio somewhere up above. Final warning at the end, operator of train 42, your time is up. Leave your town immediately or your train will be confiscated. You were right. There is definitely no go back. Path is blocked by another pile of wreckage. This one has tons of broken glass scattered around it. I'll be more careful here. Pace ankling and pick up the shards of glass. Pick up a nearby bucket and start tossing the shards of glass into it. The shard goes in the bucket. And another one. And another. Can't you go any faster? It'll be nighttime soon. Your hand twitches and small shard of glass embedded itself in your finger. Sorry, I thought you were done already. Straighten up, it looks like you are. In fact, done. Now you can try and jump over the obstacle. Let's do this. It's a running start. You begin to pick up speed. Not yet, you keep running. Why aren't you jumping? I don't know. Jump! Wait. Bang! Damn. Alive? You broke down the whole barricade with your body. I felt it. In one piece? I'm not sure. Damn. I think my shoulder is done up with some difficulty. I think this is the last barricade. Well, it's not like I can get any dirtier. This is Lindef Jr. speaking. A joy storm is approaching. It will hit us in 5 minutes. Joy storm? You can certainly use one of those. This junkyard, even an ordinary storm would make me happy. The pile in front of you doesn't look particularly big. Examine the pile carefully. Bunch of junk. Feel like you can probably just step over it. Step over the pile. Carefully lift one leg over the pile and quickly find yourself on the other side. That was easy. Your storm, 3 minutes. Oh, come on, hurry and get it outside. Okay, let's see what's in this upper district. Yes, the Joy Storm has arrived. I repeat, the Joy Storm. Is that you? You hear the sound of sand pouring out. It's getting closer, soon it envelops your whole consciousness. You're suddenly overtaken with such a strong emotion that you involuntarily lean forward, like you're drowning in a calm, relaxing sea. Peace and quiet. Turn your head to the left and see your sister standing behind you. You're happy. Not in danger anymore. Turn to the right and see your brothers. They're sitting next to you. All 10 brothers and you. They're wearing strangely colored armor. You look down and see that you have the same armor on. Touch the armor. A piece of flakes off, burning in your hand. The image starts to fade. The vision passes and you feel with an unbelievably nostalgic sense of longing. Again? Evening already? How long was I out? Pretty long time, long enough that I started to worry about you. Yeah, we need to hurry. So how was it? Strange. So I would do it again. Stand up. Poor guy is sitting on the ground leaning against the wall. An idiotic grin is lighting up his face. Hey, you okay, friend? Marie, you're such a good girl, Marie. Looks like he's still caught in the joy storm. Wait. 2 minutes past, 3, 5. Finally, the man opens his eyes. Oh, need something, man? Thanks for not interrupting me. I really got caught up in that one. Hold on, why did your vision last so long when mine ended 10 minutes ago? Is your first joy storm, man? Yeah, kind of. Here's my advice. Try not to move or look around too much. Concentrate on one thing and don't use up all your strength at once. That helps the visions last longer. Okay, got it. What was it you wanted? I'm looking for the meteorologist's house. Looking for the sail, huh? Head straight south to the square and you should see the sail tent. I wouldn't count on much there if I were you. Okay, thanks. It's larger and must smell someone inside is making soup. Anything there? Women look at you over suspiciously. Man hasn't come out of the storm clutches yet. You see devices lined up on a dusty counter. Are you out of your mind with prices like that, you old hag? An old man standing nearby calls out in the direction of the counter. A tired-looking woman is behind the counter, and you see the slightest flame of hope flare up in her eyes when she sees you. Another one. If you're just here to look with no money, then get lost. The counter is still surprisingly full, considering the meteorologist died a whole 3 days ago. Are you selling the meteorologist's possessions? Yes, all my husband's things are right here. Anything catch your eye? Yeah, the weather controller. Excuse me, what? The woman gets closer. Why is it it controls the weather, directs the storms and all that? Has anyone bought it yet? What are you doing? Don't tell her. The device that controls the storms. My husband had that? She seems to be putting one and one together in her head. Hold on a minute. The woman suddenly steps away from the camera holding her head. Now she puts 2 and 2 together. Now 4 and 4. Device that controls the weather. Examine and counter in silence. And counters covering devices of all different sizes and complexities. Which one controls the weather? I don't know. The text says it's a device covered in switches and dials. What covered in switches and dials? How about if we look at the two most worn out ones? That look like they have been used every day. There are two that fit that description on the left and the right. Hands up! Turn slowly and see two guards with their clubs raised and ready. That's him. He tried to steal my husband's possessions. Arrest him. I was just looking. Don't worry, miss. We'll handle this. Both guards so slowly walk. Grab a device and throw it at the guards. You grab the first device you see and throw it at the guard. There's a rope tied around the device with the other end attached to the counter. Brings back, hitting his shoulder as it passes you. I don't think that's going to help much. Just run. Hear the whooshing of a club somewhere behind you. Watch out! Bam! Again! Silence falls in darkness. What the heck was that bullshit? You open your eyes. It's cold. Damn it, was I out for long? Silence. Damn guards. Rub the back of your head which is throbbing. Did anything else happen while I was passed out? Silence. Roderick? Hit ahead looking for the cage, but it's gone. Damn it. We have all our stuff left, huh? And we lost 2 hit points. Looked like there was a path up there, but okay. Well, maybe I should wander into the desert. Better off trying to get back to town. It's to the east. How should I know it was to the east? The motionless body laying face down in the sand. Not a disturber of the town's peace. Turn the body over. Uh-oh. The man is wearing a coat. The tag is sewn to the chest. Examine the tag. The tag says W204 and it also has the logo of a company called Red Rem on it. Is he serving time too? What else would he be doing here? For his pockets? Nothing in the right one. In his left pocket you find some cash and some old faded checks. One of them is for phone service. Yeah. Raise the ladder. There's a slight glow coming from between the loose wall plates. This, examine the inscription on the plate. A barely noticeable inscription on the plate. Trust a bag of bricks. Come on, I already know that. Move the plate. Dig away the sand beneath the plate and start off the plate and slowly comes off the wall. Grating. I wonder where it leads. Although, from the smell, I think I already know. Old wooden crate. Its lid is nailed shut with rusty nails. Open it with a crowbar. Damn wood of the lid lifts up without much trouble. Look inside. Okay. The great cinders have been bound with steel wire. Apparently, whoever it belongs to couldn't afford a lock. Open it with the crowbar. Cut through the wire and open a crate. Look inside. Old moldy bread, probably. Right behind the grating, you see a path leading out of the sewer. Shake the grating. Won't budge. Keep shaking it. Nothing happens. Shake the grating like a psycho. Effing hell, open up! Ah! Pull at the steel bars with all your might, but nothing happens. Well, this is just great. Well, so close, but looks like this is the end. How much you have ink you can use that you have used on plenty of other occasions? Alright, I'm a writer. He hesitated for a second, right? Use ink to weaken the grating. Ink envelopes the bars of the grating and they start to slowly rust. Bang! Continue. Easily knock them out of place and clear your path. Done. I'm coming, Roderick. I'll be going back to the upper room. Hide around the corner and peek out at the tent. Yes, Mr. Nariano. I'm sure he was looking for that exact thing. What a weather controller. And Nariano is carefully twisting a device in his hands, trying to figure out how it works. Damn, he's already here. Damn, he's already here too. Okay. This thing really can control the storms? Do you think my husband really created something like that and didn't tell us? All these years, all those people who died in the storms or who went insane. He might have been responsible for all that? Wouldn't jump to conclusions. We don't actually know what the device can do. Maybe your husband did everything he could. I hope so. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for telling me this. It would have been terrible if such a valuable object fell into the hands of a stranger. I think we should. Break the woman's radio. Crash! A hit shatters the radio on the pole. The woman runs into a house. Give me that. Can it really control the weather? He asked calmly. And what if it could? Then I can't just give you the controller. This thing could decide the fate of the whole town. You know what? I don't care. Nariano takes a step back, grasping the controller tightly to his chest. It looks like he's prepared to fight for it to the very end. He notices a familiar object around his neck. Hold on, that's mine. You point to Roderick's cage with it hanging around Nariano's neck. When the hell did you manage to steal it? Sharply yanked the cage off his neck and stuffed it in your pocket. Nariano flinches, not expecting it to act so suddenly. I need to run. Now. Huh? Attention all residents, this is Linda speaking. There's a death storm coming. I repeat, a death storm is approaching. Start evacuating. We have 10 minutes. Did you push something? No, I didn't touch it. We need to stop the storm. Give it to me now. Not a chance. Nariano takes a step forward. Tell me how it works and I'll stop the storm. I don't actually know, but I can try and figure it out. Looking for the instructions? Then what use are you? You're just going to let people's lives depend on your attempt to try and figure it out? Let me at least look at the display. I can see what it means. Deathstorm, 7 minutes. Hurry, anyone with an empty train. Take on Upper District residents. Train 12 is causing a jam up at the exit. The wheel fell off. Get that car off the tracks. It's blocking the way. I'm going to go see Linda. If he and I will figure this out ourselves. Get out of my way. Hit him. Try and grab him, but out of the corner of your eye you see an object flying right at you. Steel tip of a cane. Bang. Damn it, not again. Fall right before you hit the ground, you see Nariano climbing the stairs to the meteorology tower. Open your eyes and get up with some difficulty. Finally, get up the tower quickly and grab the controller. Don't know anything about a controller. My father didn't tell me anything. Done. Wrong button. Need to check this stormometer. Warning, Deathstorm in 2 minutes. I don't know either. Just push something, Mr. Nariano. Gather your strength. Let's go. One final push. This has been such a long day. So this decides if we're gonna. Nariano is arguing with a young man, the controller in their hands. A wild wind blows through the window. Storm is almost here. We're out of time. Knock Nariano unconscious. Before Nariano can react, you punch him in the jaw. Can have you interfering. Young man watches in silence, slowly pressing himself against the wall. Take the controller. Take the control off of Mr. Nariano's unconscious body. You had your chance to stop the storm. Now it's my turn. The young man presses himself against a panel of instruments. Red lights are flashing all over it. Wait a second, he says, taking a quick glance out of the window, then squeezing his eyes shut. Examine the weather controller. Dozens of buttons and switches, and not a single one is labeled. What an egotistic asshole. Look, the young man shoots you is filled with 10% understanding and 90% fear of dying in a death storm. There are 3 big switches above the display. Start with those and I'll check the text, but there's not much about it here either. Flip the second switch. 2 lights on the panel below come on. There are 2 buttons next to the lights. Push the second one. The whole panel goes dark and the device looks like it did when you start now. Flip the second. Push the first one. Alarm set 4 AM coming from the device. Oh, god damn it. Flip the third switch. The device starts vibrating. Flip the second switch. Switch makes no sound as it moves. It seems to be deactivated now. Flip the first switch. Switch clicks loudly as it moves, then a multitude of indicators and buttons lights up on the display. Let's see, you spin the device around trying to decide what button to push now. Wind coming in through the window picks up and a strange metallic taste starts filling in your mouth. You smell burnt metal. Okay, here it goes. Pray and push a random button. Close eyes and push a random button. Slow down, but it's still getting closer. Scream and push a random button. Move away, it's moving away! Yeah, you put the controller down with shaking hands and you hear cheers from the people outside getting louder and louder. That was close. Way too much going on. For my first day, he holds his head in his hands. Go outside. A large crowd has gathered in front of the tower. The people around you are loudly discussing what's just happened. Saw the storm move away at the last minute. I saw it with my very own eyes. And it was just about to reach a town, but then it stopped. Alright, calm down. The storm is gone. You can go home now. But what if it comes back? Well, you look at the controller in your hands. We just have to hope he doesn't come back. Why did he move away at the last second anyways? Yeah, and why did he get so close to the town? That's never happened before. It's a long story. We drove it off. Don't worry. We? Who's we? It was a young meteorologist. Put your hand on the young man's shoulder. Lindef, the young meteorologist, did an excellent job proving himself and managed to neutralize the death storm at the very last second. The crowd started cheering. Hooray for Lindef! What do you mean, neutralize? That's not important. What's important is that you're not in danger right now. Now, time for me to go. You look out to the uncomprehending crowd before you jump, and your eyes slide over the people until they meet Lindef's, looking straight at you. Are you? That? He gesture at the controller which you have already tucked under your arm as you prepare to jump out of the boat. Listen kid. This is your moment of truth, Etienne. What? Moment of? He said. I need it. It's hard to explain, but I need it more. Are there storms where you're from too? Definitely not like these. Then maybe you can leave it with us? That device? The next time a storm comes, we won't be able to. Sorry, I can't. This device is the only thing that's keeping me from becoming, well, what I am. In any case, it's really important for me. You tap your fist against your chest. Oh. Alright. Lindef backs out defeatedly. You know what? We are thinking about it ourselves, okay? Leave the book. I'm sorry. You're all screwed. Plus, they are characters in the book. Everything's ready. Excellent work, Etienne. I haven't even given a cure the briefcase yet, and you're calling? Not to worry, my shackles expert is on his way to you, and he'll pick up the order while he's there. Make quick work of yours, then you'll be free, just as we agreed. Alright, thank you. Well, it was nice working with you. Yeah. I have an offer for you. Are you interested in taking on a few more jobs? We can discuss a bonus to your pay. No thanks. I'm done stealing. Alright, suit yourself. See you soon, Etienne. Stay down, huh? Where do you think you're going? Here's the road. Climb up. Hey. Hold on to the cold sand and your pursuers land nearby. What the heck? So, you want to do this the hard way? Damn, it's so cold here. Where's Vince? Waiting in the car just in case. Wait, Vince is with you? That bastard? Give in quickly and you get the book ready so we can get to the collector. Can you handle this? Hey, anybody want to help me? I just saved you city a minute ago. Come on. Voice echoes through the empty square. It seems like everyone is in bed asleep already. Fine. So, he will hit. Do a stun on them all. Do a hit. Do a done. Do this twice. Okay. Relatively. What book did they want to take you into? 1 second. Pick up the book that one of the thugs dropped and look at the black cover. The name's been erased. They said something about the collector. Is that your boss? A former boss. You open the book and flip through the pages. You want to go there? I have this idea. Well, if you're sure about it, jump into the boat. Oof. Incomprehensible. What? Why? Everything's blurry and there's no color? You've gone too deep. Inside a book, inside a book. You barely breathe. Me too. We need to find the collector as soon as we can and get out of here. What's incomprehensible in your face? Why, what? Got your mask. Damn it, we need to hurry. Notice some familiar looking briefcases. A tag is visible on one of them. Bookwalker, Rich A, Item X, Client, Publishing. What are those? Briefcases for stolen items. Give the collector his orders in briefcases like these. There are objects from other books inside. Think there's something you could use in here? And in the first briefcase, an old ragdoll inside the briefcase along with a set of rusty pins. That's what I think it is? I don't know. What do you think it is? A voodoo doll. It even has pins. It's a doll? You can shake them with the feeling that the doll might be useful. You take it out of the briefcase and carefully put the pins in your pocket. Look, there's something else there. Next to the briefcase is a bag stuffed to the brim with a note attached that says, "Sort later, open the bag." Inside you find a folded up cloak, an opaque glass capsule, a small wand, and an old broom. Examine the wand. Tag on the wand says polymorph wand. Transforms the target into an always Aries. Always Aries? Sounds ominous. It's the opponent itself. Take everything. You hide the capsule and the wand in your pockets, throw the folded up cloak in your shoulder and grab the broom. You're really kitted out. I hope I can use all this. Let's go find the collector. Wait. The walkers are standing around a table in the brightly lit room. They haven't noticed you yet. Damn, so this is where they handle the briefcases for the orders. invisibility cloak. Neat. Past the room. Tipped up past the room with the walkers in it. Better to avoid any more fighting than is absolutely necessary. Two walkers standing in the pathway. They seem to be guarding another set of boxes, discussing something quietly, completely unaware of your presence. Try and sneak. Wrap your tails and tighten in invisibility and quietly start moving towards the walkers. Shh. Raising a finger to his lips. Attack me instantly stops talking. There's someone here. Find him. Walker spring into action and start searching the room. You fall onto your back in surprise and the invisibility cloak slides off. The hell are you? I work here. Got a toxin capsule. Easy grabs out of the air. Oh, fairly an interesting choice. The walker says nothing has dropped. Let's drop into fighting stances. Fight. God damn it. So let's see what we're gonna do here then. Strong hit, disabled skill. Heal up. Damn it, to keep disabling my slash. Heal me up. Heal me up. I thought the doll was going to be a one-time use. Okay, that made it a lot easier then. The brain is busy arranging books and probably won't even notice an atomic bomb. The guards notice you from far away and block your path. Use the wand. Take the wand out of your pocket and point it at the closest walker. Always Aries. Beam of blue energy bursts out of the wand and hits the walker in the chest. In the next instant, the sheep is standing where he just was. Oh, that's right. Always Aries is a scientific name for domestic sheep. I thought it was a spell. The other walkers have already dropped into a fighting stance, ready to attack. Always Aries. Want to one at the closest enemy, but nothing happens. A large crack is now running through the crystal at the end of the wand. Ah, useless piece of. The other walkers simultaneously drop into fight. Okay. So let's see. Hit, disable, drain. We go. That. We use a shield. I can't do anything but this, so I'm gonna get, yeah, we have to use the shield for this one. Take 1 damage. We stun and interrupt. See what they're gonna do. Oh, kill you. Drain you. Boss's hideout, huh? Alright, I give up. Just don't hit me. Take off my goddamn shackles and grab me by the throat. There's a slight problem with that. My shackles expert took the day off today. His daughter's sick. He's lying. I know. But I'll call you when he's available, okay? It'll only be a few days. You hit him. You think I'm an idiot? Well, if you really want to know. You promised me you would take them off, so hold up your end of the deal. But you didn't hold up your end. I'll hold it up right now. You squeeze his throat harder. Calm down, you idiot. Someone except the righteous police can take them off. You really think my own men would be walking around in shackles if I could take them off? I would build a literal empire stealing objects if I could do that, not this half-empty warehouse. Wait, I thought you had proof that he could do it. Friend told me about him. Wait. Vince told me about you. Then I found out he was one of your thugs. Is that all part of your plan? Well, this thing that's happening now wasn't. He rubs his throat. You're gonna take off my shackles. I don't know how, but that's your problem now. Or what? You're gonna kill me? A character? He winks a horrible wink. Well, you turned into such a nice guy now, haven't you? Well, barely. You squeeze his throat with all your strength and look him in the eye. Let's find out right now just how much of a nice guy I am. It doesn't quite inspire fear, to be honest. He glances briefly at the monitor where you can see henchmen running in your direction. Grab him by the essence. You push your hand deeper in, trying to touch not the collector's neck, but what the very essence inside him. Feel a scrap of old paper. Your fingers run across the text written there in old ink many years ago. Wait. Start pulling. I can call the shackles expert, let's say tomorrow, okay? That's the only time frame I can give you. Get the shackles off and we'll be set. You can write as much as you want. 10 minutes are almost here. Sorry, I'm not letting that happen to me again. Grab his paper with both hands and start pulling it towards you. Are you sure this is going to work? Yes. Done it before. What? You see the client slowly separating from the book's environment, becoming something foreign. Damn, aren't his henchmen going to come for us? You don't have a direct route to that book. Besides, they won't like what's waiting for them there. Keep pulling the paper. It gets more and more difficult to pull. What's going on? Now is not the time to give up. No, don't give me up. This is as hard as I can pull. What now? They're right outside already. Now we add another force. Bend your knees, ready to jump upwards. Push off the ground. You hear an unbelievably loud crunching sound, so loud that it feels like the whole world must be able to hear it. With the ringing sound, the paper in your hand separates itself from the book and flies upwards with you. Offs. Damn it! I think I twisted my knee again. What on earth was that? Where the hell am I? What have you done? He looks around. You'll find out soon enough. The collector suddenly jumps up and aims a gun at you. It's an antique decorated with a swirling pattern. Take me back. Hey, calm down. Just calm down. Etienne? And over the book. Now, where's my book? I'm afraid nothing would come off it. Hey, don't joke around with him. That thing I just did, they will hear it. Rise, police, nobody move. Hey you, drop the gun. Not another step or shoot him. Boss, that's Leroy Russian. The collector? What the hell is going on here? Etienne, how are you mixed up in this? Oh, hello, officer. Hold on, how do you recognize me? You came in for questioning in that same coat. Damn, I disguised my face, but I forgot to put on a different coat. Warn you, I won't surrender alive. He aims the gun at the police officers, then back at you. And hold back your little pet right there. I see him. Smirking. He puts his hands up and looks at the officer, waiting for a signal. Well, now. We will come to an agreement and everything will be just fine. Where's my book? I don't think we'll be coming to an agreement with you, Chief. Quiet. No, we're going to make a deal and I'm going to walk away. You're accused of stealing thousands of objects. I'm not letting you go anywhere. That's enough. Suddenly turning to you. This is all because of you, you bastard. The sound of a shot rings out. Etienne! You close your eyes. Damn it! You open your eyes and look down. The metal of Roderick's cage protected you from the bullet, but there is not much left of it now. See a small, ragged scrap of paper inside. Derek, you moron. I told you to stop talking. Sorry, boss. Are you alright, Walker? Now it's your turn. Hands up. You look at the remains of the paper in your hand. Don't make us use force. Fool it, he's just in shock. Etienne, it's best if you come with us now. We talk about all this at the station, okay? Hold on, what's that in his hand? It's a character, and not one from this book. Yeah, no, you out of your mind? You're carrying around a stolen character even in your current situation? Derek can't take an isolated character. Offer backup. You shove the officer, his head slams into Derek, who staggers backwards, eyes shut. Damn it! Jump out of the boat.
Hey!
Okay. Here, Rushing, known as the Collector, was detained by the writer's police. Later, he was sentenced to execution, erasure. Kyle Shannon, writer who used his service to buy stolen goods from the book's plagiarist, was also detained. The criminals received sentences from 5 to 15 years. King Quest was detained 5 minutes after he escaped. The stolen character was not found on him. "28 years later." Yeah, that was his sentence. Well, I think this is his house. Take off your disguise. Run a hand over your face. Alright, now I'm ready. Books arranged neatly on the shelf. Sir? How can I help you? My name is Etienne. Waiting for you to continue. You probably don't remember me. We were together a long time ago. I can't seem to recall that. Are you sure you're in the right place? I'm sure. I would even say we were partners. I don't. I just want to see how you are. How things are going for you. Everything is alright after. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm back. Watson. He nods to the man by the window. Holmes. He nods back. You, sir. He looks questioning at you. I'm on my way out. Someone you know, Watson? I'm not sure. Are you quite certain you're right, sir? Yes, my apologies again for disturbing you. Some tea, sir. Well, time to head back. Need a book. I think it worked. Well done. taped his that part of the into another book. Huh. Okay. In quest, congratulations on your return to the ranks of the writing profession. Please find a sheet attached with details on how to sentence time server was. Final calculation of time served is below. Initial sentence 30 years. Assistance in capturing a particular dangerous criminal -3 years. Fleeing from a police officer +2 years. Willfully turning himself into the police -1 year. Total time to be served 28 years. Now we can write again. That was an interesting and different style, I say, of telling a story. Still wondering about that with the wand, if there's like a right choice to do there. In that story. Yeah, that was an enjoyable game. Yeah, I'm gonna go and refill my coffee cup.